50% in the last year alone. The Now Detroit's Kim Russell spoke to one lawyer who often represents victims. And Kim, do we know what's behind all of this?
We do. Consider this. If someone told you to drive the distance between my photographer, Mike Glover, and I right now, would you do so with your eyes closed? I'm about 100 yards away, the length of a football field. The answer is probably, of course not. That would seem unsafe. But yet, as I look at people down here driving on the lodge, many, you can tell, are looking at their cell phones, and experts say each time you look down at your phone, it's like driving that far, 100 yards, with your eyes closed.
It's almost become an epidemic.
Steve Gursten, the head of Michigan Auto Law, says the cases coming into his office tell a story. The 11% rise in pedestrian deaths from 2015 to 2016 in Michigan is happening because drivers and even people out walking are more distracted than ever.
You've got pedestrians who are just walking and they're looking at their phone and they're not looking at traffic and they're walking out in front of cars. You've got drivers who are driving on the road and texting and driving and using their cell phones. And these are things that we've never seen before at these kinds of levels.
Gursten says surveys show millions of people in Michigan use their phone while driving, despite the tragic stories we have told. Texting was the cause behind the crash in 2010 that killed 16-year-old Romeo High School student Allie Zimmerman. 17-year-old Jacob Freibler's mom is working to raise awareness. Her son died because he lost control while texting and driving.
I'm still in shock sometimes when I think about it, you know.
Something so preventable.
Yeah. I mean, he knew better, but he still did it.
It's heartbreaking because it was so not necessary. You don't need to text when you're driving a car. You can put the cell phone away and that text can wait.
This is also about pedestrians. If you're out walking, don't be looking at your phone. Pay attention to where you're going. And also, even if you have the right of way, make eye contact with a driver before crossing the street in front of them. You want to make sure they see you. This is about crossing the street alive, not just in the right. Reporting live, Kim Russell, the Now Detroit.
You know, Kim, the way you started that was so powerful because I bet it even surprised you to hear 100 yards, the length of a football field, and we never indeed would close our eyes and do that, knowingly.
You drive that far so fast, it's very dangerous if you just look down for a few moments.
Yeah, when you're going 65, 70 miles an hour, whatever can happen that fast. You're right. Kim, thank you so much for the live report. I hope it makes people think today. Carolyn.
It can wait, Joanne, for sure.
Sure.
We still have a lot to talk about here on the Now. And next, our investigation